So, we're now at the stage where I'm tempted to use this for a save point, because we have a second one all the way over here.
That sounds fair.
I feel like I definitely want to be able to save point directly before the Sleep Staff Heist, and I feel like we're not at the Sleep Staff Heist quite yet, but we're getting there.
Also, keep in mind there's more reinforcements than just the thieves.
Yeah, there's cabs from down here, right?
Yeah, turn 6, we're gonna get some calves, some fighters, and like a mercenary and a soldier.
Where do they all show up from? Because that's next turn.
Let's see. Go into event. So the calves are from the thief escape points.
Yeah, I remembered them. I didn't remember the others, though.
The fighters are from up by the top right chest. Like on that pillar tile on the left side, like in the hallway.
Oh, I remember now.
And then it looks like the soldier and merc are just on the right side somewhere, like they're just up against the wall.
I didn't realize Aaron was in range of anyone.
Ow.
That's 2 uses of the flame sword we'll never get back.
True.
I mean, not a huge deal. You get a surprisingly high number of magical weapons. Like, not enough to be, like, reckless with them, but enough.
Enough so that you can actually play with them and use them without feeling guilty every time you want to use one. Because that's always something that bugs me.
This plus Bannerlance will be a kill.
That's awesome. How do we Bannerlance, though, if we're going to use a bow?
So, okay. Because Agnes can also kill plus Bannerlance. How do you do here with... I guess it would be...
Yeah.
So it's 19... Oh, that's just shy of Bannerlance kill. Well, we could instead do this. Okay.
A little bit of longbow chip.
Yeah, so we do that. Longbow chip into Agnes kill with the hand axe.
And then Desmond, Jeff team up to kill the bottom one.
Look at that, Quixotic in action.
Yippee!
And then Bannerlance plus steel bow, yeah. And as a
I forgot
bonus...
Quixotic.
Oh yeah, she needs Quixotic because her skill's so bad.
Yeah. Won't be bad for
Here.
long.
I mean, it's already, like, mediocre now. Like, as opposed
It's like
to bad.
18 right now.
Oh, 18's not even
So
mediocre.
perfect.
That's, like, good. It's just not great. What was that? What was that?
Oh, I was just saying Bannerlance is great. Just
Bannerlands do be epic like that.
it's so good.
So, we got fighters here, and then who else spawned?
The soldier and mercenary right there.
These guys.
Yeah.
So you don't move, but y'all do.
They just kind of like walk in from the right, like they just got back from lunch.
Hey. That's the
Hey,
Sonic 06. Hey.
Hey. Starts motion capturing, waving arms everywhere.
No. I'm doing the... I don't know. It's kind of like... You know how some people like will just speak Simlish? I'm speaking Sonic 06-lish.
I love Sonic 06. That game is so... I'm
Peak,
so nostalgic for
peak
it.
bad.
It's peak, Your Honor.
It's like peak bad.
Yeah.
So... 40% hit. I don't love that. Because...
Where's my Avo tank? He's a swordmaster.
Only I could give him a Kodachi. Then he could attack uncountered.
True.
Or out of range, I guess is what I meant. I guess what I can do actually, okay. Here's actually what I'll do. Here's actually what I'll do. Is you steel sword, and then we can get Flynn out of there. Yeah, we can get Flynn out of there.
Okay.
Just making sure I haven't staff forced yet, right?
I don't think so.
Well, I was just checking, and because the active yes. So we can staff force you. And then trade our King Joseph, the Iron Lance. Rescue, go down. And then you can probably take drop, right? Nope, you're not fat enough. Okay. So this is still out of... Okay, this is still out of range. I guess you, Evil Eye? Squinty, squinty.
Well, look at this guy's got a hammer too.
Who's got a hammer too?
The Cavalier had a hammer.
Yeah, that was the same guy.
Yeah. Hammers are dangerous, that's why we bought so many of them.
Oh. You're making fun of me.
A little bit.
Damn. Alexa. Despacito time. Bean burrito time. So, okay. If we skills shove you. I actually like that there's like talk combos.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. Damn, he's so light. I always forget. So, like, he's supposed to be around Blair's age, right? For some reason, I always picture him, Emil, as being, like, a lot older. But he's, like, around... Yeah. He's around everyone else's age, so that's probably why he's not, like, bigger than people. Although, I guess if he was old, he could also not be bigger than people. Sometimes old people are not bigger.
Yeah. I guess it's because he's supposed to be, like a teacher or whatever. So it's like, oh, he must be older.
Yeah, he's like Blair's mentor.
Yeah.
Bechamel's having flashbacks to dying to that warrior in my streams. Oh, it distracted him! The hammer is actually trash! The hammer is actually trash, confirmed.
That's actually tragic.
Damn, I never should have bought those hammers.
Time to get a refund.
I guess we Iron Bow you. Bonk. Bonk.
No, Steel Sword. Ooh.
So it wasn't the Steel Sword. That's actually a known error. It's a known glitch.
Oh, I remember now.
Where if a weapon breaks at the same time that your weapon level goes up, it like fucks with the registry and stuff, and it can give weird information, including like such and such dropped instead of broke and stuff like that. So the Iron Bow broke, and it translated as a Steel Sword. But there's one, what is it? Is it like the Bonk Staff or something? Like Bonk Staff dropped or something? There's a unique thing that shows up all the time.
I've had it say Apollo's Note broke.
Apollo's Note, that's the one. I feel like every week or so, somebody posts in Retina Cord, Apollo's Note just broke? It's like, yep, yeah, we are aware. I think maybe Apollo's Note is tied to one of the yellow weapons.
I think it is. It's tied to, from what I understand, Apollo's Note is like reusing a data from a weapon that was in the vanilla game. Mm-hmm. So I guess it's like pulling for a weapon data, so it pulls the Apollo's Note.
So now he will fight the hand axe guy. Are there other reinforcements I need to be aware of?
Let me double check.
I know the thief is coming soon. Actually, it's probably coming this turn? Next turn. Turn 8, yeah.
10. Turn 10 has some enemies show up, but they're all on the left side, so you'll have time to react to them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember when I try to ignore the left side, but I send Agnes and... Or, not Agnes, Athena and Charlie up there, then those enemies can actually end up being a problem.
Because it's like 2 sword armors, 2 bows, and then like a Falcon Knight over the water.
I didn't realize he reached
41.
41. Oh, fuck.
Oh. I'm assuming Joseph just kind of gets eaten alive if he tries to rescue.
You think so?
Will he?
By a single hand axe armor?
One tile short. My head wasn't working. I thought he was about to get double steel bowed by the what's it called? By the warrior.
Well, even then, is that like enough to murder him?
Probably.
I guess he is taking 11 from this hand axe, but
yeah.
So there's the first thief. Oh, you're kidding.
Aww.
If only Banner and Lance were here to help us. Blair Inspiration could potentially... Okay, so we want y'all... I kind of want to, like, charge in for the warrior.
Just kill him before he's more of a problem?
Yeah, because he's already... So, no.
Do we have the firepower to...
We could pull back, because these guys are just Steel Axe guys, right?
Yeah.
So if we treat this like a choke point, right?
So let's see, the bottom thief just showed up.
So 2 turns till the middle one shows up.
Next turn the middle one shows up, actually.
Oh, really?
Because it turns 8 and 9.
Okay.
So we're kind of, eh.
Yeah, so in that case... but then there's, like, this whole situation, right? Where we don't want to be all the way over here.
Yeah. I guess... all else fails, we do have again, but that's kind of a really good staff. Eh.
I don't love that. I think we have Charlie Silverbow here.
Kill this guy.
We take Bechamel and Staff. So we can drop Bechamel elsewhere.
Do-do.
I want to give Blair Inspiration, like, up here.
Uh-huh.
You go down. So we technically have 2 turns, because the thief spawns turn 1. Turn 2, he opens the chest.
Yeah, then we get to kill him for one of the
and he'll drop
items.
whatever chest he opens. I believe he prioritizes the leftmost chest.
I would think he would just go for the closest chest first, yeah.
This is, like, not great.
Yeah. It's a little, kind of a little, like, stuck on the side here in the hallway.
I meant more like, I mean, obviously, weapon triangle disadvantage and thieves are fast, but just the hit rates. I mean, Jeff's hit rate was also, ugh, but, you know, again, it's to be expected. Okay, you go here. Drop Bechamel here. Then you go here.
Swap? Swoop.
You go there. So now they're both getting attacked. They have 12, 35, so that's 23, and they're not getting doubled, obviously. So this should be good from that perspective. Let's grab Sagittae.
Sagittae is pretty cool. Just in case, to get some good range.
And I think we go here.
Free Fenrir.
Svelte goes here. Peggy goes here.
We could also sack Rachel.
We could actually. This genuinely might be the time for it, right?
We could just fly Rachel up in range.
So I think the ideal thing for Rachel is to bait the warrior. With Rachel, I think.
That would be pretty cool if the warrior went first and just went for Rachel.
So we move you here, we move here. Because the warrior isn't in range of anyone yet. But I think what we do is, when we have a bow unit attack the thief, either on spawn or on getting the chest, then Rachel can rescue them and end in range of the warrior and the merc and not be a problem.
Makes sense.
Okay. I think we're a little bit crowded. It's sardine o'clock, but oh, I was hoping they would dodge and be epic.
Yeah. Oh well.
But so the reason Charlie was there was so that Flynn wouldn't face a chance of death.
Yes.
Because 31, you know, he's unlikely to get hit by 2 of them, but I don't see a reason to risk it.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that kind of risk either. Yeah. It's more common than it may initially seem, even though it's still low.
Okay, so you just spawned. So the crack, right above the crack, is the start of staff range.
Yes. This is a really tight squeeze.
I think this is where we use the first save point.
I think so.
Okay. So...
How much HP does the wall have?
50.
Oh, yeah. A lot more than I thought it had.
So the carp owner can kill the fighter.
Wow.
Okay. 1, 2, okay.
Smite.
You get a press turn off.
Or we Astra and go for a crit.
What does he do with Astra, actually? Skills, Astra with Steel, 35. Yeah, I mean, like, I think he's gonna crit one of these. It's a
he's
47%.
bound to crit.
There we go, okay. Did we need more than 1 crit?
Wow. Hey! He actually made it.
See, the forecast confuses me so much, because the Astra formula is like minus something divided by 3, right?
It's like -4 attack, and then it cuts it in half.
-4 divided by 2, yeah. But then the forecast said 15, but 15 times 3 should be... So, yeah, I don't even know.
It's weird, yeah. I imagine it's just really difficult for it to run a calc like that. So it kind of makes it really awkward.
That makes sense. Okay, we could... I don't think we can yoink him out, can we? Nope.
Not quite.
I'd rather not have the sleep staff used on him. I guess what we can do...
Oh, he doesn't reach at max movement either?
What? Oh, no, he does have max movement, but that doesn't yoink him out. He's still in
that
range.
yoinks him. That's right. That leaves Rift... not Flynn, the second best Swordmaster,
he'll be up
in range. Yeah. I forgot that would leave, like, our yoinked unit still in range.
I mean, what we can do, actually... Okay, we can yoink him out. And then we have Rachel available to rescue him out.
This is true. Just barely. Look at her go.
And we can take...
Drop.
Drop. So you can only attack Carboner. But Carboner doesn't die. Carboner never dies, actually.
He died in my run.
Yeah, he did. But, you know, in good runs, he never dies.
I think he died on, like, turn 2 after being recruited.
Right, I forgot swap, because hero.
Swap?
Swapping time! Accuracy time! Never mind.
Just hit.
Just hit. I don't know why they don't just simply hit.
Just win the coin toss.
It's easy. It's really quite shrimple when you think about it.
It's actually quite complicated.
Quite clamplicated?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like it's a clam. And it's complicated.
Interesting. I'm learning new things about you. We're still, like, because I'm trying to hide from the staff, right? So we're still, like, so cramped right now.
Yeah, this sleep range is huge.
High magic sorcerers. High magic sorcerers be like.
Yeah.
Oh, Peggy almost at level 20, which is going to be really unfortunate, because then we'll have to bench her, because she won't get any more experience.
This is true. You can't use units that are level 20.
EXP Thief.
I always feel so funny using... Because this happens in, like, Shadow Dragon. I'll end up getting... Or Shadow Dragon DS. I'll get my staffer up to level 20-something, and I'm like, oh, cool. You're not promoting, but, like... Your job is basically unchanged.
Yeah, that's how I feel about staffers in a lot of games. FE6 too. Frequently promotion is just shit. Oh, okay. Well, we save pointed. We save pointed, right. So we can cut. All right, we're back here, and this time I did not stupidly put someone in sleep range. Although I did have to swarp Rachel down, because I made that a little mispositioning error.
But this is clearly the worst.
What's up?
Well, I was gonna say this is clearly the worst timeline because Athena missed the hand axe.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is that so now we're just walling instead? Like, because if I have two units preventing that thief from getting anywhere, then you know it's...
Yeah, he just kind of sits put, doesn't know what to do.
So, okay. These hit rates are not great. Oh, Bannerlance gets that to a kill though, right?
That sure does.
But then we're in range. Okay, so if we're doing the trade a sleep staff up thing, I think we'd have to do it this turn.
Yeah, I really think it's worth just giving up one sleep use to steal a 3 use.
My concern is getting Gaylord there. We're gonna have to swarp him. I think we have to swarp him. So we equip the Banner Lance. Carboner can get this kill with the longbow.
It's so good. What is that, our third kill that we've gotten because of Bannerlands?
Yeah. Like, just +5 damage is a very big number.
In a game where, like, the highest numbers for, like, stats are up in, like, the 30s, +5 is a lot.
Okay, so I think what we do is Felt, Evil Eye here.
Felt Solace.
The main reason that I don't love the idea of, well, I'll show you, but the main reason that I feel like I don't love the idea of trading a sleep for a sleep is I'm very curious what the hit rate is going to be.
That's true.
But I guess we'll see. Because Gaylord's the only one who can reach, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Because he's going to have to use the Staff Force to ricochet off.
Make it up there.
I guess technically I could have yoinked Emil. So 78 from here,
Yeah.
but...
I don't think any of these guys move.
Okay. Do you have 3 range?
He does.
But if I put him to sleep, he can't 3 range me.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
The worst that could happen is I just have to reset 2 turns.
Easy.
Okay, so we traded upwards on sleeps. Oh wait, is he in silence range?
He might.
Just
Okay,
shy.
Just
Okay.
barely.
So, now Jeff goes
Oh,
here.
What turn number are we on? Oh wait, the reinforcements just showed up.
Yeah.
So
We're on
we have
10.
2 turns.
We have 2 turns till this guy shows up.
Yeah. Kind of lost track of the turn numbers from the reset.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But,
Silence is a lot easier for us to not have to use a status to get, because we just keep mages out of range. Which, like,
yeah.
is its own issue, but Jeff isn't a mage. He's, like, the big one.
Doesn't Silence have like a priority where it targets staffers?
I believe that's vanilla behavior. I think
Yeah, I
that
could be wrong.
there is some weirdness in vanilla that does not apply to most ROM hacks. I don't know about TMGC's AI, but I do know that in Four Kings, because there's a thing where they won't target you if you just have stabs. But in Four Kings, that doesn't apply, so my Restore Staffer got berserked, despite not having a weapon. And so...
I want to say, if you like press R on the silence, it gives like some quirk about how the AI works with silence.
You know what? That's probably true. AI targets staff users. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's... So I think it targets staffers to keep it from, like, targeting magical weapon units.
That would make sense.
Because otherwise, I imagine making the AI, like, complex enough to know, like, oh, this person has a magical weapon, but I should probably just be silencing the Sage instead of the Levin Sword Jeff.
You don't think you think that Levin Sword Jeff should be immune to being told to shut up?
I mean, I think Jeff should just get to do whatever he wants. Like, steal stuff.
Based and true.
I knew you'd agree with me there.
What is the range? Is it showing? It's showing his range.
Yeah, it's... The enemy range toggle keeps the sleep enemies range highlighted, which is like a little frustrating, but it's... I'll take it over nothing.
I mean, I think it just is because, you know, it's not part of vanilla.
Yeah, it's just kind of... I want to say, from what I've heard, FE8 like has all of the mechanical like data to have a toggleable enemy ranges. They just didn't implement it. which is why it's so easy for them to implement it in like ROM hacks and stuff.
Well, that's just rude.
Which once again makes me wonder how different FE8 might be if it wasn't being developed like at the same time as Path of Radiance. Or vice versa, like how Path of Radiance might have turned out if it wasn't being worked on at the same time as FE8.
Do you think the Titania thing is an intentional, like, reference? Because Vanessa, for those who are not aware, Vanessa's Pegasus is named Titania. Despite the fact that Titania is a character that appears in the next game. Because usually, mounts are named after, like, they're often references. Not always, but, like, for example, Minerva is the name of Shirsh's wyvern, and also technically of her son's wyvern, Gawain's wyvern.
I feel like I remember either Femina or Fee's Pegasus is like named after like a somewhat important character, but I can't remember off the top of my head who it is.
Lady Mace 1 has just been stationary this whole time because he hasn't seen a path to the exit.
I mean, I'm gonna be real, if I was in that situation, I'd probably do the same thing. I would just stand there and just wait for people to get out of my way instead of asking them to move.
I just need to keep aware. I just need to keep aware so that I don't accidentally lose track and let him escape.
Yeah.
Are there more reinforcements that show up on this side?
See. There are reinforcements that show up on turn 1 through 255, which means they're probably zone-based. So there. Okay, I remember these reinforcements up. Now that I think about it, you're probably about to trip them. Because if you look at... You see how the top room area has like the rug that's 2 tiles wide behind the Dark Mage?
Yes.
So on those 2 tiles, and on the opposite side on those 2 tiles, there's some reinforcements.
So, do you think I triggered them?
Maybe? I can't really tell what the range is off of this.
It looks like I triggered them. Okay. Oh, and one of them is a warrior.
Yeah, it's a warrior and mage on one side, and then fighter sage on the other side, which is kind of funny because it makes my brain happy.
Okay, so... Because this guy's still asleep.
Yeah, so we do have, like, time-ish.
That's... I mean, we don't need time.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, we just need Blair for charisma. 3 tiles, right?
You want to double check? I'm pretty sure charisma's 3 tiles. Yeah.
So 10
Inspiration's 2.
That's gonna be 96. In my mind,
I mean,
92.
I trust that.
In my mind, that's close enough.
That's like 98 or something.
Oh right, because this is a 2RN game.
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of Fates and Engage, which use the hybrid system. Which I think is the best system.
I think so too. I think the hybrid RN system is just like the best out of all the RN systems they've used so far. As much as I love GBA, the whole below 50 getting even lower is a little ridiculous.
It's so that you can do dodge tank Lin builds.
Although it is really funny watching people who like mostly play like FE6 through like 11, or especially like the GBA games in Path of Radiance, doing like Avo builds, and they go to a game with hybrid RN, and then it's like, oh wait, I actually get hit by these. What's happening?
Well, that's how you get the FE6 RNG is bugged propaganda.
This is true. So I say all this because I was one of those people. Whenever I was younger, I would do like, you know, super big avoid builds or whatever, and I didn't know what RN systems were. I didn't know GBA was 2RN and Fates was hybrid RN. So I just knew that, like, I went to play Fates, and I just remember on several occasions I was like, huh. Like, I feel like I don't remember getting hit by this many, like, 40s and 30s, but all these ninjas keep landing hits. What is happening? And then I got sad.
And that's why you don't like Fates. The real Jacob lore.
But I love Hybrid RN now. I've had a character arc. I love Hybrid RN.
Damn, you've reached your B support. Or I guess the A support is where the character art is complete. This is so
C support's the introduction, B support is like the scenario, and then A support's the resolution or something. I don't remember what that Sage has.
Oh, I don't care about him. Like, they're gonna be moving, but I can get out.
Yeah.
I want to steal before this guy wakes up, obviously, is the big thing.
Yeah.
So, I think what I'm gonna do is... I almost called him Hyperius. You were telling me off camera, you accidentally keep almost calling Flynn, Rift. I just almost called Joseph Hyperius. So... I think we're living in anticipation right now of some people we will get. Oh right, it's showing the sleepy guys sleep. Okay, so we can go here.
I think I did call him Rift at one point in the map, and that's why I brought it up. But I have almost said Rift so many times because I love Rift. Rift is one of my favorite units. It's Rifting time.
I just realized I set up this and forgot he has fucking Kanto anyway. He doesn't need a rescue.
Oh yeah, he can just zoop zoop get out.
Meanwhile, the Guardians
blocking the gate.
One tells only the truth. One tells only lies. You need to figure out who is who. Solve our riddle.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, I stole the key. Like that was.
Goodbye.
I think that's the easiest solution.
Yeah.
Since we were there, I was like, I'm not gonna fuck around with thief hit rates when he's on an Avo tile. Oh, stairs don't give a void in this.
Yeah.
I still don't want to fuck around with hit rates.
No, I don't blame you, because thieves have like 24 speed and silver weapons. It's not great.
I mean, like, I would go for 2 range. Like, there's a reason I use the inaccurate hand axe instead of something more accurate.
Yeah.
To fight the other one. Okay, so you move.
Yes.
You have steel sword, steel lance. Can we steal lance? We can steal lance. In like my earlier Path of Radiance days, anytime I needed to like forge a steel lance or something, I was like, what do I name my forge name? I got it. I'll change the second E to an A. Ah. Peak comedy gold.
I want to say that if you check the use description of a steel sword, its description is something like, if you give this to a thief, is it a steel sword?
Yeah. I think it's the swords. It's on one of them.
Because I remember making that same joke about Calm, like, 7 years ago.
Steel sword? Don't mind if I do.
Steel sword? Absolutely.
We are comedy geniuses. If anyone ever tells this joke or a similar joke, they actually stole it from us. And you might say, well, what if I find a video of someone telling it before you? Well, then you've just discovered evidence of time travel, my friend. And that's what you need to know.
Never seen this Falco come over here.
I wanted that Falco. That Falco just made a very stupid decision.
Yeah, that's
because I was planning on killing that Falco with any number of my other bow units, but like, come on,
it's right there.
Otherwise, Charlie's not doing anything this turn, right?
Yeah, might as well give them something fun to do.
So is this the turn Freckle wakes up? I think it is. Yeah, Frankenfurter wakes up this turn. So we should probably kill him too.
I think we're gonna have to kill this guy.
You have 38 magic attack.
I see a stealable physic.
I hate you that you're right. I hate you that you're right.
I don't think we need to steal the physic, but I knew you'd go for it.
I have so many physics in the convoy. Like, I hate that you're right. I hate that you're right about the stealable physic. That's why I said I hate that you're right. Like, it's not like, oh, I hate that you're right about stealing the physic. I hate that you're right that I'm gonna steal it, even though I fucking shouldn't.
That's why I pointed it out, because I knew you'd go for it.
Okay, so their res... They actually live this Sage. Sage has...
That's epic.
6 move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Alright, let's... There's no more time pressure, so we can just, like... We just like do
Move
this.
Move out of the leisurely pace.
Yeah, we're Verdell archetypes now. I should
that
probably
we
get
get
like
Villa to
a kill with Athena.
Yeah, just to get her up to 15.
Just because intimidate. How
It's
intimidating!
something. Wow, intimidating.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty sure you can't get on that
This
tile,
is
right?
fine.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay,
we can
so
even
Joseph's
give
actually
them.
safe.
We could even give them Blairspiration if we really wanted to.
Give Hoopla Inspiration.
Charlie.
There we go.
I think they deserve it because they're epic.
They are epic.
Shoutouts to non-binary snipers. They're epic.
It's one of my favorite genders.
Yippee!
We're gonna get +4 on player phase if we do that next time.
I was gonna say, but the rally goes away.
Yeah, but I said next time. Okay, Quixotic actually letting us hit these dodgy silver thieves. Fucking epic. Gatekeeper.
Thieves are wild because they don't attack you, but because they have silvers and capped speed, they hit pretty hard back. Oh, now Agnes can use the Lady Mace as an axe.
I know, right? Unlike all the other axes that she cannot use.
Oh,
Smile.
here they come. Walking all the way up and around the castle to chase down our army.
Oh,
hey,
you
nice
fool.
dodge. Pretty
I'm
epic.
kind of surprised they didn't double, but then I remembered their stats are mediocre.
Yeah.
I can't tell who moves and who doesn't.
I know it's like set up so that the enemies surrounding the sniper equidistant are always like if you try to attack them, you're always in great bow range.
It's just like confusing as to.
But yeah, it's just a clutter of units, and it's hard to keep up with whenever you're trying to control all the units.
Well, I think it's more normally everyone doesn't come up through here. Like this is not the normal. This is not the expected experience playing this map.
Usually you have like a squad over on the left to intercept all of these guys. But you know what? If it works, it works. Gonzalez EXP?
18. That wouldn't kill with the Banner Lance. Sag.
No. I like that we still have the
That's what I
Hex
spent some money
roll.
on. Yeah, I didn't think of who to give it to yet.
I can't even really think of who we'd want to give it to.
I mean, it's just another like hit boosting skill functionally.
Yeah. We can give it to Athena, so she has Hex and Intimidation.
Yeah. We could do that.
Really stack it.
We could, in fact, do that. That is, legally speaking, an option that we do have.
Would it not being legal stop you?
Well, I have demonstrated I'm willing to steal.
That's what I thought.
Please tell me I didn't put Svelte in staff. Or, he's not a staffer, right? So they wouldn't silence him? You can't silence an eyeball. He has no mouth.
I'm very certain that's how it works. I'm very certain the AI like looks for stabs in your inventory, and if you don't have a staff, it won't. Actually, I know a place I could just ask.
Are you asking in Retina Cord, in TMGC Cord?
Yeah, just to make sure.
Ooh.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, you're stationary.
There we go. Now we wait for someone who plays the game more than me to give an answer.
I guess we grab the iron bow? Or steel bow?
Bannerlands.
And then grab the steel bow.
Epic.
Because I didn't want to use... I don't have enough longbow uses. You know, those 4 in the convoy? I didn't want to waste them.
I do feel like we are going to use a lot of longbow.
That is true. What, okay, we're at 97 out of 150. I want to be careful of what I end with the convoy... What state I end the convoy in this map. Because... during the next arc, we don't have access to it, but we can drop items into the convoy. Like when Merlinus dies, basically. It's like we're playing FE7 and Merlinus dies.
Oh, in FE7 if Merlin dies, you have to drop stuff.
FE6, sorry.
Yeah,
I meant
you're
FE6.
good.
I got the good game confused with the bad game. Anyone
as
who
much as
knows
I like
me
FE7,
knows
I
what
don't
I'm
like
referring
that.
to. But anyone who doesn't, I've just engagement baited 2 different sides of the debate. and honestly, anyone who knows me, I've probably engagement baited some number of people.
Oh,
because
probably.
like, there's people who do not share my opinion on those games.
I am very aware of your FE7 opinions.
Sword Armor's the res one, right?
Yeah, they're kind of like res and defense mix.
Shining Bow. With the Bannerlands, that is a kill. Okay, we have you, Armor Slayer. Armslay. Imagine not having 100% hit against someone who has Kuzotic. I mean, I guess she is, like, generally a pretty fast unit, but...
Yeah. Still, it is pretty funny, though.
So you're the only moving one left, aside from you. So what we do is we go here, we Evil Eye, we can actually slam.
Slam!
And everyone else is stationary. Technically I should have Evil Eyed so we could counter the Archer. But...
I think it's fine.
Yeah, it is. It is, like, legitimately fine. I
think we're kind of at the point of the map of, like, we've run out all the reinforcements, all the moving enemies, for the most part, are done. It's just kind of
all the
slowly getting rid of the last couple guys.
Nonsense is also
over.
Oh, I know how we can safely lure him out.
This is true.
Like,
can you think of any?
I can't think of anything else other than going to the secret shop. I can't think of anything else she would do, and Athena and Svelte can both do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do that. 07 to a real one. Rachel, you were incredibly helpful for a significant portion of the game. You held your own much longer than you had any right to, and if this were a fair world, you would get to retire in the Hall of Champions. But unfortunately, life isn't fair.
Well, it sounds like you're saying that I don't live in a fair world either, because she always dies in my run.
Well, Jacob's a poopy butt face. Which explains that.
My hands are unclean.
Okay, so we can Iron Axe you. We gotta kill the frying pan guy. I'm gonna keep calling it the wrong names. Can we frying pan? That'd be 21 with Bannerlance. Sag.
Oh, is that with Just Cause as well?
Oh, right.
Because he also gets the extra from Just Cause.
Yeah, okay, he does actually kill. Like that.
Woo!
Oh no, he's just shy. But I know...
That's over 50 damage.
What?
25 times 2 is 50.
Oh, right. We're deep into the map, listen.
It's okay, I still have this one embarrassing clip I'm trying to delete out of my mind where I was like playing FE7 and trying to kill like a 30 HP druid and I kept pointing like 25x2 and I'm like, dang, I can't kill. Like, I can't kill with this brave weapon. I need to like stack him somehow. And I'm no, that kills.
Well, okay, in fairness though, that does sort of feel like, you know, the brain set of like needing to like not wanting to take a counter, right? Like just in your brain forgetting like, oh, actually, yeah.
Oh, it was with the brave weapon.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like forgetting that the brave weapon doesn't get countered.
Yeah, I just thought it wouldn't lead to a kill. Like I thought the two hits didn't combine for a kill.
Okay, yeah, that is just on you.
Yeah. It took me like 10 minutes or more to realize like, no wait, I'm just wrong.
Is it possible that I'm wrong? No, the kids are out of touch. Skill do you have? 14, so it'd be 14 extra damage. I think we get ready to do like a big push. We move everyone in, we get ready for a very big push. Because if we can take out... So then, the other problem is Lazarus, right?
Yeah, he's... a little scary.
That could have been bad. Okay, do we...
Okay, I'm getting conflicting info, because I thought it only targeted staffers, but now I have people saying that like even if you don't have a staff in your inventory, you'll get silenced, so... I'm
going off of what it says in the descriptions, and in the description it says it's only going to target a staffer.
Yeah, that's what I'm choosing to believe.
Or actually, no, I think what it is... Actually, no, you know what I think what it is? It doesn't say only target staffers. It says AI targets staffers. And in vanilla Game Boy Advance, the AI will not target units who have staves but no weapons. So I'm pretty sure it's possible that could be a clarification of, like, just so you know it's not like vanilla. Either way, I think it's safest to go around this way.
Yeah.
Go the long way around. Fight these guys. Hi, Mr. Dorky Man. Fight these guys and then take on this.
We're just gonna take a little walk.
We're gonna take a little walk. This has officially become another podcast episode. So, Jacob, tell me, how are you?
I found a funny screenshot while looking through Builder. Because when it's like showing what your deployment slots are and trying to show like, oh, here's what your deployment slots would be in the map. It has like Blair in the very center, and then all the placeholder deployment slots are errands. So it's just Blair and her 15 errands all around her. And I think that's really cute.
You've heard of Polycule. Now get ready for Polyaron. Polyaron. It's not polyamory, it's polyaron-y.
Polyarony.
You were, you actually mentioned that before in talking about, ooh, I actually want to steal this guy's pure water.
Tasty holy water.
Yeah. I actually want to steal the pure watt. We'll steal the Pure Watt, because we'll do this.
Because it's free.
Does that Swordmaster have 2 range?
I don't remember.
I like seeing like what placeholder sprites or things people add in Builder. No, he's just like a scary enemy is all he is. Okay, I guess we can take on these bozos.
One of the funniest things I like seeing in Builder is if you pull up FE8 in Builder and go to like the skirmish maps. So if you go to like Lagdo Ruins, it looks really confusing initially because it'll be a whole map full of like E-frames, Falco Knight, you know, female mercenaries, and it's like, what is all this? What's going on? And that's Builder's way of representing like, oh, this enemy has a 30% chance of being a bow white or being like a lance white, and so it like represents it with like a specific class or whatever.
I like seeing what people rename the Ephraim chapter to in Builder.
Oh, yeah.
Because the Ephraim chapter is notoriously not impossible, but just difficult to
Disliked.
Oh, not just in playthroughs, but like in the hacking community, it's difficult to get out because of the way that it works.
Oh, really? I didn't know that part.
So a lot of people just like leave it in and give it a name like fuck Ephraim. No! Oh!
Oh!
I'm so fucking stupid! Oh!
I wasn't thinking about it either.
I forgot she's a staffer. I'm not like... Oh, that was so unnecessary. I'm really mad about that, but I'm not resetting for 1 use. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
At the end of the day, it's not a big deal. The most useful thing that silence does is on an upcoming map, there's some bolting users you can silence to steal their boltings. And it also makes approaching the map easier. If you do that. But oh, that is a frustrating development, though.
It's not even like super damaging to how we're gonna tackle the map. It's just
literally just because Peggy's not staffing; she's swarping.
Nah.
It's literally just I lost an entirely unnecessary loss right there.
Yeah. Just something we could have, but like it's not really that important. But it feels important, and that's what matters.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of funny how much feel can impact stuff, right?
Yeah.
Don't crit, thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay. So. We open the door. We steal Pure Watt.
Pure water.
How do we do against...
Always take free holy water.
How do we do against the Swordmaster? Ooh. This is not going to be good because res moment. Okay, I'm thinking what we do is we Astra with Bannerlance.
Oh, that's silly. I like that.
Because if we skills Astra... Oh, we just need to hit all of them. We don't even need any crits, right?
But have you considered it'd be funny?
I don't have Intimidate yet, and Blair's too far away. I mean, I could... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's not happening. It's not happening. So instead, I think we trade Bannerlance, Astra. Look at that.
Hey, the hit boost is nice also.
The hit boost is nice. And we get funny Astra animation. There we go. Okay, crit. Whew. Okay. Now you exist. What if not? $15, and then what was that? 24 plus 15. This is a kill. Okay. Okay. We heal you.
Cool. So since we're still in the walking phase, and I don't like leaving things like unresolved or whatever, I just tested it myself and further discussed, and it looks like the silence does only target you if you have like a usable staff in your inventory.
Interesting. Okay.
I have a save file on a map where someone has silence, and I left Blair with only atonement range, and neither silence silenced her.
But did they bonk staff her?
They did not, sadly.
And intimidate.
Hey.
How intimidating.
Wow, intimidating. I like how this one sage that's supposed to give you the key to let Athena and Charlie participate in the map is still alive.
He's just hanging out. Don't worry, we'll get his door key for later.
I wonder if that's like the patio to the break room. Like he's just out here just like enjoying some time before he has to go back in.
Oh, he's gonna
like,
be
defend.
very unpleasantly surprised. Gets back from break. Where did everyone go?
Where is everyone?
Where did everyone go? Bingo?
Hey, Mr. Sage, I have some good news. It's time for a promotion. The bad news is you're the only guy left.
Okay, so Svelte can probably take on the Sage. 35. Yeah, Svelte can take on the Sage.
Yeah, Svelte will be fine. I trust in Svelte. Trying to give him better Lance.
You know it, baby. All day, every day, that's all I'm doing. I'm bannering on my lances.
Honestly, because of Bannerlance, I really foresee Desmond sticking around for a pretty long time.
I would be unsurprised if Desmond got deployed in Final.
That would not surprise me.
Like,
I know we get a lot of units between here and Final, but...
Well, but, like, consider that a lot of them are kind of growth gimmicks.
Yeah, growth project.
As well.
So...
Like, it's not unusual for a Fire Emblem game, whether it's a ROM hack or a vanilla game, to have the Jagan be, like, a prominent 0% growths member.
It's wild how bases and a funny stick that gives your adjacent allies 5 extra damage is really good.
I mean, and in this case, he also gets promotion bonuses, and is the only mounted reposition user.
And I know his strength isn't going to scale at all, but S-rank lances plus lance fair means that he can do like something with brave lances to some extent at least. Like he can poke something twice fairly hard.
Mm-hmm.
Or he can stand there and look pretty holding the lance that gives people more hit and attack. How much hit is the banner lance again? 15?
Yeah, 15 hit.
Yeah, it's so good. I feel like I'm going to end up saying that a whole lot, so...
I mean, I would be gushing for it as well if it weren't for the fact that, like, this map has been going on for almost 2 hours at this point. And so I'm just kind of a little exhausted.
I don't blame you. Even in,
the
like...
break room person.
Even in like growth playthroughs, I still find this map takes a long time.
So I think we have this Master Seal in Athena's inventory, and we're going to get at least one more. There's one dropped somewhere, I think, right?
Yeah, the Halberdier dropped one. Aren't they buyable in the secret shop?
How many Zekark Master Seals are there?
There's like 3.
We're not using Alexis. We're using Layla, at least medium term.
Yeah.
And I want to
imagine
promote Damien and probably Zach. Zach's the most like question mark one.
But like, who else are we giving them to? Oh, maybe there's only 2. I think there's 2. So like, Damien and Layla are probably getting them.
I think Athena is definitely getting promoted. Why is there an up-down?
Oh, it's just the menuing just being...
It's just weird.
Jank. Yeah. Like, this is a new menu to this that's not, like, in the previous game, so I imagine it's just, like... Because there's up... Yeah, I don't really know why the ups and downs are there. I imagine it's just the...
So, I'm trying to think if it's going to be worth giving Athena, like, all the stat boosters I have hoarded up, right? Just, like, pile them onto her. The other potential contenders are, funny enough, Hyperius, like, the exact opposite. The, let's give it to the flyer, or let's give it to the armor.
Yeah. Do we want to turn the flyer into, like, somewhat of a stat ball, or do we want to turn the guy who's already a stat ball into a bigger stat ball?
Yeah.
Decisions. I guess we can just kind of, like, let it ride as long as we can, and then if there's, like, a benchmark we need to reach on something...
Well, you say that, but here's the thing, is, like... We are currently at 102 out of 150 in the convoy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There are 14 slots we could fill up. Now, obviously, I'm going to sell the eye drops, I'm going to sell the mercury boots. I might sell the iron rune, but I kind of like keeping that. It just... The iron rune is so awkward in this game, because it always feels like the worst inventory item. Like, 5 slot syndrome hits real hard.
Yeah, I always find that I'm choking on my 5 inventory slots in this game, and I just never have one for the iron. Oh no!
Oh my god, I'm so bad at this shit.
I think we're both just tired.
This is so unnecessary. Literally the last tile.
Just barely. That's upsetting.
I don't think I even have rewind enabled, because I would rewind time.
Yeah. Don't worry, we can steal some silence in 15, because we'll definitely have the turn economy to do that.
For sure. Let's...
Surely status is, like, viable in a secret shop somewhere, and we have the money for it. I don't remember which secret shop they're available in, but...
Yeah.
I don't even know if I could properly look it up.
You can, on Builder. If you pull up shops, you can see the inventory of all the shops. I think... the question is it actually buyable?
This doesn't look correct, because this says you can buy the Apollo's note in the first armory.
That's why it keeps breaking.
Because, yeah, I think, from what I remember, the Apollo's note is taking the same slot as the Slim Sword.
And
then, like, the Axe Buster is taking the same slot as the Slim Lance.
We're gonna get her out of there, don't worry. I'm not gonna lose the 3rd use of silence.
Oh, here we go. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. I was looking at the wrong tab.
The save point being so out of the way. What's up?
Take a guess what's in the secret shop.
This secret shop?
Chapter 14, secret shop, silence.
Oh, okay, well then it's fine.
We can just buy shut up sticks.
Yeah. We have the money. As you say.
Assuming this is like... I know sometimes when you try to load TMGC into Builder, it gets a little janky because it was built in build files, so if you try to like load it up in Builder, sometimes stuff doesn't work properly.
Yeah, it's not... It's an anti-Todd Howard syndrome.
It just doesn't work. But assuming this does like display properly, like we can just buy like some silence. Which is funny because I feel like most people would agree. I don't really believe this as much, but I know a lot of people who value silence way more than sleep in this game. Because it lets you like...
That's because it lets you steal tomes.
Yeah, it lets you like steal boltings and other various tomes.
And a lot of people are very into the stealing. Theft.
I still like sleep more just because sleep works on anything, and it like I can just target anything with it and say go to sleep, please.
I think they are situational.
Yeah.
I think there's a higher ceiling for silencing someone, but sleep is like a lower floor, I guess.
Sleep is a lot easier to just say, I want to get rid of this guy, I'm going to put him to bed. Whereas silence is like, oh, I can silence this guy and steal his fire sword. When do you buy sleep? I think sleep comes like way later.
I think in the 21 secret shop. For some reason, chapter 21 sounds right to me.
I don't see it in 21. Wow. Jormungandr.
Yeah. It's not in 21. Interesting.
Maybe I just missed it by accident?
I mean, maybe it's not viable.
It could just be it's not viable, because viable sleep would be crazy.
I mean, considering all the other tools you get in TMGC, though, would it be, like, that much more?
You make a good point. Like,
They're so bulky,
turning off a unit for a couple turns isn't, like, the most broken thing you can do.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Oh.
Yeah, I actually don't see viable sleep, like, anywhere.
We can at least get the one. We can at least get the one.
One use. We can hammer it!
Well, that's a huge waste. You gotta hammer the... Jacob, you gotta hammer the Lady Mace 17 times so you can reach level 20 promoted.
You only need to hammer it once if you were the Paragon band and only if you're promoted kills.
Yeah, every promoted kill, and then you never get your second dancer while doing it. It's optimal, I swear.
God, I cannot wait for the UU unit review, because we are going to be saying the opposite of what so many people think.
It's interesting because, like, I was under the impression... We'll talk about it when I get there, but I was under the impression that I was of the majority of opinion. I had, like, a boring opinion, but apparently it's a hot take.
Oh, careful with Flynn. He's going to be in range of the hero and the sniper.
Yeah, so what I was thinking is...
So we have, like, 8 more units to review before we get to UU, so...
Pivot being the sniper skill is so weird to me.
It almost feels like they were looking for, like, a movement tech skill to give snipers, and they were like, well, we already gave swap and repo to, like, 2 or 3 different classes. What else do we have? Yeah,
it's just, like... I don't know, I would almost... I know repo is, like, traditionally the halberdier thing. Like, that's just kind of what a lot of ROM hacks do. But I almost feel like pivot makes more sense for halberdiers in this game.
To, like, jump to the front lines?
Yeah.
No, I can see it. And then, like, snipers can, like, rearrange people to, like, block so they don't get countered. I guess a sniper could, like, you could picture in your mind, you have, like, a sniper is running away from a one-range enemy, like a paladin, and then they, like, pivot, but they, like, leapfrog over the halberdier's shoulders to pivot over them, and then they, like, duck behind the halberdier, and then the halberdier uses the rider's bane to kill the paladin. Theater of the mind.
All it's making me think of is, like, Frogger.
Help the sniper get to the ballista on the other side of the map. Don't get run over by the dragons, paladins, and generals.
Okay, Svelte Dallas, this would be an epic time for you to get one of those iconic low percent crits.
No thanks.
It's okay, you're still epic. We still love you.
He's still perfect in my mind.
We have the member card, don't we?
The member card is in the top left chest.
Okay, I knew it was in one of the chests.
Yeah, it's in that one. Do we have, like, a steel bar or something we can get, Charlie?
It's on Joseph.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't, yeah.
Yeah.
So they can do this.
I always feel so weird whenever someone's starting inventory is, like, silver, 15U special weapon, hard to find silver special weapon, because I'm like, what do I use to kill generics?
Especially in the case of Charlie, where they start, like, ready to fight a couple of generics.
It's like, I don't want to use my silver weapon to fight these guys.
Technically, this also could have been done with Blair Inspiration, but Bannerlands W.
Bannerlands! Yeah, it's kind of really good.
It's kind of incredibly epic? Question mark?
We're getting there to Kanto.
We're getting to Kanto. I thought you meant we're getting towards the end of the map, which is also the case.
That too, because we have been here for at least 10 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, remember that thing we were talking about, the Iron Rune?
Iron... what?
Oh, remember that thing we were talking about, the Iron Rune?
No, I don't. What? What?
I see.
No, what do you...
We were talking about, like, the Iron Rune can't, like, fit in your inventory, but this guy had a 3% crit on you.
Oh,
Hey,
for some
what's
reason
that?
I got Light Rune and Iron Rune swapped in my head, so I was like, what? We used up our Light Runes, like, a long time ago. I guess technically we have the Light Magic one. Bishop Boy.
Still waiting on... I sure hope we get a return on that investment, like, here within the next 2 chapters or something.
What?
For breaking a whole rune staff to recruit a unit. Because he's going to join, like, here pretty soon, right?
He'll have several legendary weapons in his inventory, and people who are not familiar with this game think that I'm joking.
You're right, though. You can say... I have seen some funny things where someone will list off, like, 4 truths and a lie about TMGC, and it's like, which one of these is the lie, but they all sound equally crazy.
Yeah, I was on my first playthrough. I missed all the secret characters, and so someone listed, like, all the secret characters I had missed. Well, I missed all the secret characters except for, like, quote-unquote 2, but neither of them feels like they're actually secret.
Yeah. You could use the Lady Mace here to peeve off the UU fans, because you're wasting a Lady Mace use.
No, because, like, believe it or not, I'm actually going to give in to the UU fans.
Oh, understandable.
We'll do this. We'll do this. Okay.
But yeah, you could, like, make up secrets about this game, and they would be just as believable as, like, the actual unit to join.
This is true. This is true. Armor Slayer's on player, okay. To you. To you.
Woo, armor slay.
Do this. I was hoping he would get a funny crit. Maybe funny dodge? Okay, he's still a Swordmaster then. He's still a Swordmaster.
There we go, he's still crit.
Love this 3 EXP, even though he's level 15 promoted. I guess we can...
Oh, we can't forget to steal Lazarus's tomahawk.
Oh, we could do that. We could actually
why not?
do that. Well, why not? Why not is, I have a couple of reasons why not. 103 of them, actually.
How much stuff are you gonna buy?
Well, I'm gonna buy enough secret books.
Oh, that is true.
Gotta buy enough secret books, and gotta buy silence to make up for the one.
Buy a silence for every use of silence that silence would have.
Well, I think what we're going to do is something very similar to what I did with the arena, where I'll let you go while I figure out what the correct routing for shopping is.
Sense.
For some reason, I had a weird heart attack there, like, worrying that svelte doubling was bad, and I don't know why. Because, like, it's not like counter magic exists. Damn, he got a crit kill? That must mean this guy was a boss.
True. I actually don't really like the boss kills are always crits.
Oh, really? I love it.
Oh, I don't like it. Maybe I'm just boring.
The reason I like it is because it lets you see funny crit animations consistently, even on characters who don't often have crits.
Sense. Oh, he's capped.
Benched.
Get benched, bozo. I like knowing whether my crits were naturally rolled.
That's fair. That is a fair thing to like.
See, I would want... What I would want, this is going to be completely weird and unnecessary, but I want, like, if you have a Hoplon guard in your inventory, I want it to still, like, display enemies critting. It just won't triple the damage, because I want to know, like, did my Hoplon guard or Iron Rune, like, save me from a crit? Nothing a little shove can't fix.
Yeah. That's why I didn't even bother, like, checking, because I was like, I can just...
Yeah.
You know.
Then again, I also wish, even if you miss, the game would still roll for a crit, and they would still, like, play the crit animation in and everything. It would just be like missing with Luna or Sol in Fates. So it's like, oh no, Vengeance proc, miss.
Okay, but consider, just run Selena.
This is true. God, I thought Fierce Rival was, like, the best skill in the world in my earlier days of playing Fates. I was like, oh my god, a skill that guarantees a crit? How can this ever be bad?
I mean, my Fates take, right, is crits are bad for all of the reasons that people say. However, I think a lot of people overstate just how bad crits are in, casual, like, non-super planned playthroughs, right?
Yeah.
I think that the biggest thing about crits... Well, so, crit stacking is generally going to be less effective than just damage stacking for the majority of units.
Especially because you have stuff like, there's no access to Wrath. Don't killer weapons only give you, like, 20 crit or something?
They do. The main thing about killer weapons, like, the idea behind them isn't to increase your crit, it's to,
increase your critical damage.
Yeah, it translates crit from 2 times to 4 times.
Which is very silly.
It is pretty silly. It is pretty silly, but it is pretty cool also. But, so, the thing is, right, like, crit stacking is generally going to be less efficient than damage stacking, but I think that unless you are... For certain units, they don't want to crit if they're doing, like, a heavy amount of guard stance gaming.
Yeah.
As in, like, they're enemy phasing a large number of units, and depending on their guard gauge for survival, right? Then a crit messes up your guard gauge math, and ends up being bad. However, if you're just doing, like... Part of this is because of my, like, Rev focus, right? In Rev, enemy stat thresholds are actually high enough that... outside of, like, super units, bronzes are usually not enough to kill. And so, like, using an iron or a steel, is not the death sentence that people say it is. Especially because if you want to... Like, because you get access to both shops in Rev, right? There's fewer dropped weapons. Because normally, in Birthright, you get the Norian weapons dropped. So you get a free Armor Slayer, free Rider's Bane, a free Bolt Axe, a free Hammer. In Conquest, you get the Hoshidan weapons dropped, because you can't purchase those. So you get access to the Dual Club for free, you get access to,
the Kodachi, baby!
You get a Kodachi, you get a Steel Shuriken, you get the Flame Shuriken for free. Like, the Calamity Gate, which you technically can get on Rev, but, like, lol, Ophelia Paralog in Rev. In Rev, the majority of dropped items, you get an early Armor Slayer, an early Dual Katana. But other than that, and an early Killing Edge, I guess, if you care about crit stuff. But other than that, the majority of dropped items come in Chapter 19. So if you want to use, like, magic weapons or effective weapons or any of the other stuff, you gotta purchase them. And that combined with Master Seals also being a lot more sparing in Rev than the other 2 routes, like in terms of free ones, you have to buy them, means that, people exaggerate the money issues in Rev, so I don't want to add to that propaganda, but I do think that just purchasing, enough bronzes to make a bronze +2 for all of your primary combat units is a significantly greater cost than in Conquest and Birthright. And in Conquest and Birthright, I also think, like, bronze +2 is not as necessary. Like, oftentimes you can just bronze without forging. Oh, we can sell all of these. How many keys do we... Because I do actually want to save the... Oh, we have so many chest keys.
Well, we have plenty of chest keys.
So many chest keys. Because I was going to say, I do want to save the chest keys for when Holly and Jeff's stats do not hold up, but we have plenty.
Yeah. I have a feeling we could get through, like, most chests left throughout the rest of the game with this many keys.
I agree. I just wasn't aware we had so many. I've been very diligent about stealing them, I guess.
Yikes.
Well.
Wow.
I mean, that's Arcanol, though.
He doesn't have Arcanol.
Oh, right. What does he have? Oh, just a silver,
a silver axe. Lazarus is just
hold on. Sorry about that. My cats got into a fight. I had to break it up and soothe one of them. It was a whole ordeal. But I think we need to get rid of that throne.
Yeah.
That's this.
I think it's right to the right. Where'd the throne go?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Who did that shit? What the fuck?
I like if you let the halberdier that said like, "Why am I even here?" If you let his dialogue play out, he's like, "Apparently, there's a button that makes the throne go into the ground. Why does it do that? I don't know." Oh, we also have to like get rid of the dragon in the center of the map.
Yeah, we basically got like 2 bosses to kill. Is all that's left. Whoops, wrong way. Get out of here! It's bechamel time.
This space for right, we can just 2 range.
We can 2 range. It is cringe.
Oh, I guess we kind of have to use the shining bow,
though.
though.
We have to use the shining bow, unless we feed it to Emil, which I think is probably better. Like, get Emil that boss EXP. He's 2 levels away from epicness.
I think we do that. Do we also want to try to kill the dragon with him? Because I know dragons give big EXP.
Dragons do give big EXP. And, like, the only other person I can think of getting... Well, I guess we'll see what his combat looks like versus the dragon.
Yeah, that's true. I think we're at a point where, regardless of what level enemy we give Flynn, he's probably going to get about the same amount of EXP.
Yeah. Do you think even the dragons?
Maybe not the dragons, but... Because I don't remember exactly like what makes the dragons give so much EXP, or like how much they give in relation to others, but...
It's magic. Magic gives them more EXP. Not the magic stat, like literally magic. Like, it is literally magical.
What sorcery is this?
Actually, I was gonna give Bannerlance, but then I realized we do get more EXP if we just chip them down slowly.
This is true.
Get fucked, idiot. No throne healing for you. Oh, can't wait for all the comments that say it's actually suboptimal to get rid of the throne healing.
True, we could sit here forever.
Comment code word. It's actually suboptimal to get... The comment code word is it's actually suboptimal to get rid of. Yeah, there's the silence. Okay. So let's sell that mini gem. Eye drops sell for $12.50? Why?
Yeah.
That's so much. Do people really like eye drops that much?
Yeah. People love the Aphis drops, and Aphis drops do nothing, and people love Aphis drops in Metis Tome.
So, we need 5 secret books for Artemis, and we needed 10 for Agnes. We gave her 3, so that's 7 more, so that's 12 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yes.
How many silence do we want? 2, I think? Probably?
2 silence sounds good. Do I want any of these? The...
No.
Effective Reavers?
The effective Reavers... Okay, maybe one of each?
Yeah, we have an Axe Buster, but I don't know if we have a Land Snapper or a Sword Slayer.
Yeah, we got an Axe Buster, and we got the +5 durability as well. And then I think 2 silence.
We stole Jonas's, that's right.
I mean, like, that was how Stefan died.
Yeah, I forgot we stole that.
Okay, Master Seals. So, I think promoting Peggy is useful. Promoting Carbon, potentially useful. We're getting 2 in Zeke Arc, and there are 3 people we want to promote there.
Let me see.
I like how I cheated and got so much money by, like, just fucking my way through the arena, and we're already almost out. That's a little bit silly.
Get a placer. Let me see.
I'm gonna grab 1.
Yeah, I think grabbing one, maybe.
Okay, so now... Where's our queen? Give, boop, 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 boop. Take... God, the convoy's so fucking full right now.
Start eating books.
This is how Agnes can still win. I remember my first playthrough or my second playthrough, the first one where I used secret units. I kept doing runs between Athena and Blair to get stuff from the convoy to sell to buy more secret books.
You must purchase more literature.
I hope there's no one in the audience who hates when this happens, by the way. Because it's gonna keep happening. Like, I'm gonna end this map with the most fucking cursed inventories you've ever seen.
I'll usually keep my inventories, like, pretty good to go, but once I know I'm getting to, like, the last couple turns, I'll just, like, trade stuff around willy-nilly.
Well, but you do that when you're able to do, like, tons of preps.
This is true. I do like doing preps.
So, for anyone who's, like, bothered by this, just remember, they're gonna have these inventories for 3 maps, technically speaking. Gaylord is holding all martial weapons for 3 maps. I refer to the sword, axe, lances as martial weapons, like the standard part of the weapon triangle. I refer to them as martial weapons, and I don't know if that's a thing other people do or not. But I use that term. I use that term as if other people will understand it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, like, I can see it.
It comes from the fact that in Fates, the weapon triangle is like Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle.
Yeah.
So, to differentiate, like, because I've heard some people refer to them as, like, the triangle weapons in games where, like, Radiant Dawn, where you have knives and tomes and stuff that are outside of the triangle. They're, like, out of triangle weapons.
Yeah, that makes sense. Time to consume more books.
So these 3 should be for Agnes. Ooh, I might have bought 1 extra. Yeah, I bought 1 extra. I mean, we can give that to someone. I'm sure, like, having an extra secret book is not the end of the world.
Yeah. Oh no, we have another +3 skill on a unit.
They're not the most competitive stat booster, so, like, it would have been nice to not spend the extra 2,000, but, like, again, I had so much money.
I think it's fine.
Oh, he's 1 level from greatness. And now... Can we kill the Dorgan with him?
I don't remember dragons having a lot of resistance outside of the mage dragons.
It's less this stat I'm worried about and more this stat I'm worried about.
Right, dragons are 2 wait, oh yeah, they're 2 range.
Yeah.
I forgot.
You forgot. Okay. I think Emil go down here.
Easy, just give Emil the kill.
Yeah, I mean, I could chip and let Emil get the kill. That is the thing. Okay, where's Peggy? Because I think Peggy's gonna grab a Master Seal. I do think getting the extra Swarp range is probably a worthwhile use of the Master Seal.
Yeah, that sounds useful. And an extra point of movement.
It is, too, also an extra point of movement. And technically speaking, she can now use light magic, but lol.
Yeah, will there be a light tome in her inventory?
Maybe in select circumstances.
I imagine it's mostly going to be 5 staves.
I mean, but she just got 3 more swarp range, right? Or 2 more? I don't know how the rounding works.
It rounds down if it's an odd number.
She got 2 more. That's fine.
That's good.
That's A-okay.
No, we have to unpromote her because now she has more swarp range than Addington, and I will not stand for this.
Well, everyone has more swarp range than Addington.
Because he's not here.
Addington's got 0. It's funny because I mentioned last stream, oh, I kind of wish I'd purchased Addington now because I didn't realize I would have infinite money. I vastly overestimated how infinite my money was, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there'd be a moment where we use him, but I don't know.
Mr. Bannerlance, Bruce Bannerlance.
Woo, I love Bannerland. And Blurspiration. Time to damage stack. Oh, he does, like, decent damage.
Yeah, but he gets killed is what I was saying.
Wait, yeah, he dies.
So, what we do is we do give him the kill. I was trying to rescue
We'll just chip him down with someone else.
Trying to rescue Flynn over, but inefficient movements. Okay.
I think we're this many turns deep, it doesn't matter how efficient the movement is. We've passed the event horizon of... Isn't Flynn probably just gonna kill?
Yeah, I just thought of that, which is why I started moving Svelte.
The 40 crit Swordmaster setting up a kill.
Yeah, he just kills with the Wormslayer. I mean, like, it's not like he doesn't also care.
Yeah.
Because he's 4 levels from greatness.
I feel like we might want the 4-range heals, or 4-range mend.
I was thinking more 7-range yoink.
7-range yoink is also really good.
Okay, no crit here.
No crit chance.
That's 44.
So that leaves him at 21.
With Blurspiration, we get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pew pew. I was gonna say Blair Charisma, but...
Well, Blair Charisma... Oh, I guess it would also Blair Spire. Look at Jeff.
That's good unit.
I can't believe there's a time where I thought, like, the Mug nerf made Jeff kind of unviable. I feel so embarrassed for that take.
It happens. We all say stuff.
It does make him feel a lot less special, but there are other not special feeling units.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow. What? What happened to Dragon EXP?
Yeah, what was that?
Huh? I thought dragons were supposed to give you, like...
Basically a full level.
Well, oh well.
Well, I mean, it's something.
Yeah, it's better than nothing, but... Maybe this dragon's, like, way lower level than the other dragons? I don't know.
Maybe. Okay, let's cap her
that's
skill.
it, right? There's nothing else on the map, right? That's it?
Don't forget there's the axe handle, and there's 2 dudes.
Oh, I did remember the axe handle out. I was trying to give you, like, a, but however, if we open this door...
So the axe handle is a, like, passive stat booster. It gives extra strength and skill when carried. And it's also part of a, It's also part of a little side quest.
So it's pretty awesome. If only we had a unit who benefited and got 3 extra defense while she got extra skill. Yeah, Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I forgot what I bound my L to.
Oh, fair. I have to remember that not everyone plays with a controller, and that
I'm
the
playing with the
outlier.
controller, but there's 2 L buttons on most controllers. L1 and L2.
I just have them set to L1 and R1 because those are like the ones that feel the most like a Game Boy button.
Yeah, see, for me, I've kind of just inconsistently done it because I can never remember which one it is. So I know for a fact that on my Nintendo PC Game Boy Advance, it's a different button than on my Nintendo PC Citra.
Fair.
I also, shoutouts to Game Boy Advance and Citra instead of Game Boy Advance and 3DS, because my brain couldn't work.
I mean, that's what the 3DS is also called. Like, that's the 3DS's nickname, right? Right?
No, you're thinking of the Dolphin.
I don't like Dolphin. Dolphin's probably my least
Dolphin's
favorite.
got bad games on it, like Path of Radiance.
But Dolphin has Thousand Year Door on it.
That is a good game, but that's also on Yuzu. Yuzu sounds like you. Okay, we need to free up fucking convoy room. First off, what can be... Okay, you can be combined. You can be combined. Oh, none of y'all can't be combined.
I feel like we'd almost want to keep some of our stabs separated instead of just merging them all together.
Fair.
Because, like, having 3 1-use silences is probably better than 1 3-use silence.
It doesn't look like I have, like, much that can be combined.
I mean, you could always just start, like, pulling junk out on your unit.
Yeah, I mean, that was gonna be the next step. But most of them have full inventories.
Good lord. I mean, how many vulneraries do you have? I know we tease about the making up the vulnerary, but...
I mean, like, yeah, we can sell a bunch of them.
Like, I think we have more than enough vulneraries.
Where is... I was just saying where's Rachel, but she's MIA.
I completely forgot Rachel died a while ago.
She's MIA. Missing in Afterlife.
I can't believe we get to experience the best Samson and Aaron archetype, the flying spike versus the... Oh, we still gotta open that other box.
Yeah, I almost forgot it.
I don't even remember what's in that box at this point. My brain is so fried.
That would have been so bad. That would have been so bad.
I have done that before, where I spend like 70 turns on a tedious map and just forget to open one box.
That's why you always do a sweep.
Oh yeah, I always do. Like, I've been burned too many times. Like, I gotta check everything. It's like mashing the L button in like an FE5 map after you know you've left with everyone but Leaf, but you still like sit there and go, did I leave with everyone? Okay.
God damn it. Okay.
That looks scary.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, we can Flynn it. Oh, it's a spirit dust. That is actually a good item. Okay, Flynn. We can do you. Whoosh.
Flynn, whack this guy.
Okay.
That's 3% scaring me.
Yeah, that is actually a good point. So what we'll do is this. Oh, fudge. Okay. Well, so what we'll do is this.
I'm usually pretty calm and normal around low percent crits, but sometimes it's like, that'll be really bad if that happened.
This late onto the map, like, we're just gonna give him the Iron Rune.
Yeah. And this is one of, like, the few times where we'll probably see it used, outside of, like, needing to, like, bait out a specific. Oh, it's around. It's right below the stat boosters, above the leg ring.
That's the other thing about this.
Can't find it.
Can't find
Iron
shit.
Rune. There's one iron rune really late into the game. It's in the map. You get the triangle attack trio.
Oh yeah.
There's an iron rune on like an arch ballista in the middle of the map. And I swear that iron rune's primary purpose is to be like a trap to see who's willing to try to steal it instead of just bolting and morning starring the siege weapon.
I mean, you said that about the mini gem, but I'm the person who always steals the mini gem, so maybe I don't have room to talk.
Yeah, I never steal that mini gem. My sanity of not having to deal with ballista ranges is worth more than 500 gold pieces.
Actually, let's just rescue Blur.
Bring Blair closer to the supermarket.
We gotta go shopping. And we can sell a couple of vulnaries. I don't think we want to sell, like, all our vulnaries.
Nah. We could sell, like, a couple of
Oh,
them.
wait. Blair can't stand on water, can she?
She can, but at least, like, Athena's closer, so, like...
Yeah, I
to
traded Blair the secret card.
Oh.
Oh, see, this is
Ooh.
the low percent crit we like, though.
But he is not getting as much rank.
If
Cool.
we need S rank Emil, actually we might. There's not that many good anima users, and they're like basically all growth units aside from Emil.
Yeah. Because there's another anima unit I can think of, but she's really a growth unit.
Oh! Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Okay,
Yeah, I think we can get away with, like, selling those.
Sell
for,
these
we also have a bunch of
vulneraries.
elixirs to make up for, like, if we need a vulnerary later.
Yeah. But what if I need it later?
I might need it later.
Anyone who was this
particular?
other one for? Carbon?
I think so. I think we're gonna
Or
promote
Gaylord?
Carbon. I almost feel like Carbon would get more out of it.
Yeah, I feel like I agree, but I also feel like there could easily be buyer's remorse with, like, once we get Zeke Squad, are we ever deploying Carbon again?
That's true. We don't have to use it right now. We can, like, wait until 15 preps.
That is true. That is
Who knows,
true.
for, like, maybe we get to the end of the Zeke arc and we realize, like, oh, like, Zach is just going to end up better than Carbon anyways. Let's promote him instead.
Alright, let's sell these. Is that acceptable?
Cha-ching. Bye-bye. Player phase. What turn number are we on?
Oh, I don't know.
At least turn 13.
Oh shit, is there gonna be reinforcements?
Do you not know about the Torch Morning Stars that show up on turn 65?
Shit.
Oops, run over.
Take an Armor Slayer.
Everyone fill up your pockets.
Boop, 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 boop.
I guess, like, at the same time, do you have, like, any super low use weapons, like a 2-use javelin you can just toss?
I see
Can't
one.
You can't toss the Awakening.
Wait, real?
Try to discard it.
I see.
But like click on it.
Okay, what have we got? 5-use javelin. Do I have a... Oh, I have one I can merge, don't I? Should have one I can
Please
merge.
don't do that. Do you have any low-use javelins you could merge it with?
There was one in someone's inventory. Oh, that's 19
I mean, there's
uses.
a one use. I guess not.
Yeah, I thought I did.
I guess you could, like, merge those together and then drop it, or just drop the low-use one. I mean, like, 5 uses of Shatter Spear and 5 uses of Axe Buster are different, but, like... Or, like, 3 uses of Heal.
Well, I
like,
can merge that. I can merge that.
Oh, there is something you can merge that with.
You can very easily merge that.
I'm saying all this, but I need to be better about... Because, like, in FE6, I'll be like, oh my god, I don't have a place to sell these, like, 2-use iron weapons. And I'm like, I could just toss them. I could just discard them. But I don't.
What if I need them later? Boots? Money is boots.
Yeah, then I gotta buy boots.
Oh god, the full convoy moments. We are gonna at least get, like, a bunch more bodies to put shit on.
Yeah.
45. We can make do with 45 uses during Zeke Arc.
Surely that's enough. I don't even think there's 45 items in Zeke Arc.
I would agree with that assessment. It's 3 chapters long.
And I feel like we're going to be using up stuff like vulneraries. Got all the chests and everything ready to seize.
Perfect.
Optimal loadout.
Chest, 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 chest.
And the very bottom one.
Chest, chest.
Yep, chest.
Okay.
And
now
for the most important question in the whole run.
He's finally dead. That was for everyone he murdered. He both kills and murders people. Lazarus, where is your father? It's also distant. So now we get two funny memes. The first funny meme is your choices really matter. I paused for like 2 minutes on my first playthrough on stream, like thinking about it before making a choice. And it doesn't actually do anything. It doesn't even affect the plot, right? There's not even like dialogue changes.
Yeah, I think there's like a slight dialogue change somewhere, but like otherwise like it doesn't really change anything.
But yeah, this is your choices really matter. If we after the lore dump, kill the emperor by your own hand. So that's the first meme. The second meme is this is illegal. Statistically, she illegally kills him. She's not dealing this amount of damage with the one-use awakening.
Whoosh. Yippee! Have you considered, though, she used the power of friendship?
That's not friendship. That's romance.
True.
Oh, so comes the end of an era. Yeah, the flames of war. Join us next time.
Beating. No man can be trusted.
Oh my god. Join us next time. Bye.
Bye.